Alrighty guys, good afternoon and welcome. Here we are jumping into the 34th weekly Go4WoT Asia Cup. And we've got a match between SGC and RexG up first. So unfortunately we've had a bit of done a few little flip-flops today. A few teams not quite able to field 7 members. So we've settled on SGC versus RexG. So we can go ahead and get this one started. But I'm Go4WoT if you're just joining us, and the first match today will be here on Ruinberg, the kind of half city, half field map. So as we're loading in, we're going to be going ahead and rolling out with the guys over here from the SGC lineup. Of course, SGC standing for Saigon Tanker Club. They're going to be doing battle against RexG, who I don't actually think we've seen before, to be honest. And actually, let's just go ahead and fix that. There we go. Alrighty, everyone is on the right side now. So, starting out from the top here, we can see over on the RexG side, we've got what you're waiting for in the 5916. We have got Yoshi Minami in this IS3. Lord Chaos 1991 is going to be in his IS3. We've got Clouds TV in an IS3 as well. Batman's going to be in his IS3, and we've got D-Man in the IS3. Also, last but not least, Capbuster is going to be in the AMX 5100. Good to see a bit of communications coming out there as well. Capbuster broadcasting to his team that he's got 11 seconds left of the reload. So that's looking pretty good. Right now though, it's looking like maybe a bit of a split push coming out here from RexG on the attack here. So they're potentially going to be sending half of their heavies down the bottom here to attack the 2 flag from the south, and then half of them to attack from the kind of central road around there in that sort of E-line. So pretty stock standard strategy that it's looking like they're going to be employing here, but we'll have to wait and see how it turns out for them, as it's looking like D-Man will be on point. And I think we just saw some team chatter there as well that saying that they'd been spotted potentially, which is certainly not what you're looking for, but who knows. Right now Batman there is broadcasting attention to sector K0, but D-Man there hasn't actually taken any shots. There we go, we're finally starting to see some shots coming in. So SGC, they have spotted Clouds TV at least over on the RexG side, and he's going to be taking some shots. Drop down there to 77% HP, but really I'd say this is they're actually going pretty well so far. They crossed that main sort of field down the south there on that K-line without taking much damage at all. So this isn't looking bad at all for the RexG guys at the moment, and they're going to be encroaching on towards the defensive positions that have been set up by the Saigon Tanker Club. In the meantime, what you're waiting for is here in the 2 flag, putting some base cap pressure on. We've got, oh no, the first tank 2-4 will be Yoshi Minami. So we've also got Capbuster over here. He's going to be coming into the fray, starting to get a couple of shots. Gets a nice one on towards that IS3. And let's go ahead and take a look at Street Ghost. He's just found himself a nice easy kill there. And it's looking like Clouds TV is going to be taking down a live VN. Lord Chaos here is in a little bit of trouble as well, and this is not looking good for the guys from RexG. Lord Chaos should be going down pretty soon. We've still got this IS3 here on 1500 health. So D-Man as well, his IS3 on 46%, and that's going to be Fight for Independence going down. So actually RexG, they're putting a few kills back on towards the board right here. That's exactly what they need to do, but D-Man, he's on 46% HP, a few more ricochets coming in right there. So this is still doable for RexG if they play it correctly. And at the moment they are. Clouds TV, oh no, dropped down to 1% HP there. That second shot not going to be ricocheting off him. And I think at the moment the HP advantage is well and truly in favour of the Saigon Tanker Club. But actually that's another one of their IS3s. But there we go. One more of the RexG IS3s goes down. It is a 3v2. And I'm not too sure if Capbuster is reloading or not, but there we go, this other IS3 D-Man is going to be going down. So 3v1 at the moment, and I think Capbuster is going to be going down pretty soon. He's on 37% HP, just needs 2 more shots from that IS3, but he has actually got a full grip from the looks of things, so he should be able to take out this IS3. Yes, he will be able to actually, but I'm not too sure how many shots he has left in that clip. It cannot be too many, and I don't think it's going to be any more than one, to be honest. So there we go. It's going to be going up in smoke. A well-fought battle between these two teams to start us off in this week's Go4WoT Cup. But at the end of it, that's going to be SGC. SGC taking the first one, 1-0. So let's go ahead and take a look at the team score right now. We've got Catbuster up the top, 2.5k damage. D-Man there, 1.8k damage. Lord Chaos 1991, 1.5k damage. And on the other side there, we've got Easy up the top with 3k damage. Z-Trum with 2k damage in the IS3. Wow, that's nice. 2k damage and 3 kills, but definitely a pretty close one. I think, you know, with a little bit, a few more lucky ricochets, maybe a little bit more focus fire from RexG, I think they could definitely take out this next one, which is pretty impressive for a team who I think is actually pretty new. I'm just taking a look at their previous games, RexG, and their first Go4WoT Weekly Cup was actually Cup number 30. So they've only been playing for, you know, about 4 weeks here, and I think they've definitely got some familiar faces in their team. They've got Imber Batman. I think we've seen Catbuster before. Yoshi Minami. Seen Yoshi before as well. So they've definitely got a few. Oh, okay. I think they used to be known as the Potato Crew from memory. So there you go. But I don't think they're known as the Potato Crew right now. So it's looking like right now, before this second match, we're going to be jumping off to a short little break whilst one of the players for RexG is AFK. So we're going to be jumping off very, very shortly, and right after this, bring you game 2 between game 2 in this best of 3, I should say, between RexG and SGC. Stay tuned. Alrighty guys, welcome back. Here we are jumping in to the picking phase of this next game in the best of 3 here between SGC and RexG. That first one was close. You know, we saw lots of IS3s, lots of pretty impressive players from both teams. So I really think this one, it could go out to a third game. And I'd definitely like to see that for our first game of the night. But let's go ahead and take a look at what the teams are picking here on Ruinberg. Of course, it is a map where, you know, you're always going to have your heavies, always going to have your IS3s, particularly on the defense, maybe a AMX 5100 or 2, and that's exactly what these teams are picking. This time, of course, SGC will be on the attack, and we will be seeing RexG on the defensive side. So for those sides, we're going to be seeing SGC going with 2 IS3, Two IS-3s, two T54 lightweights as their first couple of picks. So getting a couple of those lighter Russian Tier 8s into the attack. And we've got, what else we've got? Okay, but Batman there for Rex G's picked four IS-3s, a T32 and a 5100, so going very heavy there. Alrighty, but right now, shout out to everyone joining us in the chat today. And remember, you can tweet at ESLWOT. And definitely give those guys a follow over at the ESLWOT Twitter account for notifications whenever we're going live with any other ESL World of Tanks esports action. And right now we've got the next couple of picks coming in. So we've got Imber Batman there locking in the 5916, and W Lewis there locking in the T37. So pretty stock standard picks on both sides. I mean, the 1390 there for W Lewis, I'm never a fan of the 1390, but these guys, they know how to make it work. That French Tier 8 light auto loader. And you know, very short engagement, the 1390 can, it can do work. So. There we go, but right now we can see that everyone is just about ready, so we should be able to head back into the action pretty quickly. W Lewis asking if everyone is ready. Alrighty, here we go. Now it's time to load back in towards this second half here, or the second game I should say. Not necessarily the second half. If Rex G win this, then we will be going out to a third game and a second map. So here we go, 20 seconds left. And... that's not good. That's not good.
Move out.
I'm trying to work out. But yes, and unfortunately, Rex G, they forgot to, whoever was setting up the room forgot to swap sides, so a little bit of a further delay. So this is not actually a real match. We're just going to be seeing these guys. Just going to be seeing these guys cap it out. But also, I've actually just noticed that in this patch, spectators can now see and type, which is actually brilliant, because the last Go4WoT I casted, it was still not implemented, the functionality for spectators to be able to see what everyone was typing in all chat. So now we can, which is pretty awesome. So yeah, pretty happy about that, because before it used to be a bit of a guessing game as to whether these teams were remaking or what was happening. So yeah, but right now these guys are just going to quickly finish off the game by getting the cap. Then we're going to be jumping right back in towards the training room, and we're going to be swapping sides. So Rex G will be on the defense, SGC will be on the offense, all that fun stuff. So there we go. Alrighty, and we're all capped up. So time to jump back in. And even getting a couple of shots off there, but get the side swapped, and hopefully alrighty, and hopefully actually start off on the correct sides this time. Alrighty. Alrighty, here we go. So we are going to be watching, I think last time we watched Rex G rollouts, so I think this time I'm going to be watching SGC rollout of the gates here. On the offensive side, seeing what they can do as we tick down to 0.
Move out.
And here we go. So, following these guys on the rollout, we have got Iris for SGC in the T37 light tank. Fight for Independence is going to be over here in his T54. We've got Noxfam in the IS3. Z-Trump in his IS3. Mr. Fung in his IS3. And I think we also miss... Oh, my tanks... Oh, there we go. Alive is going to be in the T54 lightweight. And W. Lewis is going to be in the AMX 1390. Here we go. So, right now these guys, they're sending their light tanks all the way down here to the southern area of the map, which is pretty good. And pretty good strat, I think, and just splitting up again. So again, we're probably going to be seeing something fairly similar to what we saw last half, as some shots are actually already coming in towards the Rex G defenders in the town. But this time, the split will be performed by these light tanks here from the SGC lineup, who are now rolling up towards the town. And just looking at the mini-map, we can see there that I think they might still have one AFK Yoshi. And oh no, this isn't actually looking good, because the Rex G defenders, they don't actually have that many defenders in the town. They've had to move those two IS3s, Imber Batman and Clouds TV, down towards that little junction there in the street. So they have not been able to contribute as much. But right now we are going to be seeing the push still coming in. D-Man here in his IS3 is on 53% HP. Just seen what you're waiting for go down. So that's the first tier 6 to fall on the Rex G lineup. D-Man's just about to go down as well. One more shot will be enough to finish off. That's going to come in from Alive. And now in the meantime, we've got Iris capping up this base and doing a pretty good job of it at the moment. Already up to 60. As these tanks are still pushing in. This IS3 though is not looking too good. That's going to be Noxfam. He's dropped down to 6% HP. Just needs one more shot to land on him. But already we're seeing 2 of the tier 8s have gone down. Make that 3 on the Rex G side as Noxfam finally goes down. And the base is already captured, I should say. So this is not looking good for Rex G at all. And we've got Z-Trump here in the IS3, 1500 HP. He's going to be rolling out and probably looking to finish off Batman, who's on 13% right there. One more shot will do it, and to be honest, they're just about to get the cap down anyway, so GG, well played. Already coming out, and yep, the cap has been there. So GG's, only one tank remaining as well. It's going to be the AFK Yoshi Minami. And with 4 minutes left on the clock, these guys, they're actually going to decide to stop the cap and go for the all clear, which is good. So, and Batman in the chat there saying we need to talk. Good stuff. There we go. Alrighty, so that is it. SGC take out Rex G, and I was liking Rex G's playing that first half there, but in the second half just wasn't quite as tight on the Rex G side. We can see there, you know, they didn't have any big 3k damage dealers. Catbuster was at the top, 1.4k, but no one else on the Rex G side after that actually even managed to get over 3 digits. So yeah, not looking too good in that regard. But guys, we're going to be jumping off right now to another short little break before our next match. And our next matches will actually be the semi-finals for today. So definitely don't go anywhere. That is going to be coming up right after this.